Sanrio とポッキャストに聞くなきゃ多分聞きたいなStD Podcast And we are live again. Welcome everyone to StD Podcast episode 2. I am Sanrio and we got Dran.
What's up?
Alright, that was kind of slow.
It was.
But that's who Dran is. He's kind of slow. That's okay. Hopefully you are listening to us StD Podcast having heard the episode 1, which was awesome. If you haven't heard it yet, go do it right now. We can wait. But if not, if you've heard it already, welcome to episode 2. This is probably the best show you will ever listen to in the coming minutes. Let's try to make that happen.
Wait. Did you just call me slow?
No, I did not.
Okay.
You can listen to the show again to find out.
Okay, I'll do that.
So, I don't know if you remember, but for the last episode that we had 2 weeks ago, I did mention that me and Ailey are getting married.
I do recall, yeah.
If you heard the intro song we had this week, it is now confirmed that Ailey and I also live together. She goes home with me, and also what the fuck, and also she listens to the podcast. That is now confirmed. Breaking news. Boom.
And I got to
Speaking of news. Yeah, you were gonna say something?
I was gonna say, speaking of which, the press conference you guys put on was just top class. Of course,
yeah,
I was the only one there because I got exclusive reporting rights. But you know,
for in the name of StD Podcast. Yeah. I am sorry to everyone who couldn't attend, but there was so much food. There was so much hot girls. There was so much everything that you wish of. There was free money handing out. There was also air.
There
was
a lot
awesome,
of
right?
that, yeah.
So we would like to confirm on the show right now that it was awesome. Alright, so speaking of actual news that happened, let's get to the news segment. And you know what, Dran? This week we actually prepared for it.
We did. Well, you did. I'm not gonna lie, I just sat here and let you do all the work because that's just how I roll, man. It's how I roll.
And that's how you roll, you slow roll. Okay. So, news item number 1. Apparently, everyone is getting sick this week. Sayube was sick last week, so by the time we're recording this, she should be good. But Mizuki just caught influenza, which means she will probably have a 5 days down period. Not a 5 days period, but a 5 days down period from the events that she was having. Also, I was sick last week, which explains why we didn't have a show last week.
So, are you responsible for Mizuki's infection?
Does the flu go around by French kissing?
I imagine it. Wait,
maybe.
You're marrying Nairi and you're French kissing Mizuki? Does she know about this?
Hey, it was a crazy party. It was a crazy press conference, post press conference party that you were not invited to.
But does Ms. Sanrio know about this? Does Ivy know about this?
To be fair, it was consensual, and it may or may not have been a threesome. Anyway, news item number 2. Yeah, this is I'm sorry. I'm sorry. We're putting in fake news with real news already. All right. News item number 2. Juice new music video. It sucks. So, well, is that news? They're usually not that good.
Is that what you meant by is that news? Because they're all bad? No, well.
Okay, well, did you watch it yet?
I did. I mostly skimmed through it. Like, I'm not that a big Juice fan, so I couldn't bring myself to listen to the whole song.
Hadaka no kiss. Oh wait, sorry. Hadaka no kiss. Sorry, I missed one of the Hadaka no.
You monster.
I'm sorry. I should be fired. The song is one of those songs that I know it will grow on me eventually. But as of right now, I don't like it, especially how stupid the chorus sounds. But I know this is one of the songs that I will be listening to very soon. Music video wise, it's meh. My biggest complaint is that Akari is wearing pants under the skirt. Damn it!
You know, I didn't even notice. I'll check that out after the show, and I'll.
There's no point checking it out. She's wearing pants. That's nothing to check out.
That's a good point.
Man, I thought they know the power of her legs. You know, with all the recent magazines and the one of the songs they had before. But well, back to pants.
Well, my biggest problem with this video is simply that it's just.
Wow.
Yep, there I go. Just completely pissing off our entire audience in the first
all right.
20 seconds of the video of the podcast.
It's okay. You pissed off like 1 out of 2 people.
Yeah, that's
that actually listen to the show.
Is one of them Irie? She does listen to the show.
Of course, yeah. According to our intro song, she downloads the show.
But the song itself is, I think it's mostly fine. It reminds me of Airpod Jiritai, and I'm a big fan of that. But it's just so it's just boring.
Okay, well, there's another group that I think is boring, and we'll get to that later. News item number 3, something that is pretty interesting. If you have been following Michisuke Sayumi's blog, you will find that in her latest blog post, latest, depending on when you listen to this, she has started something that is a Hello Project members blog joint series. Each member will write something that moved them very recently, and Sayu started her blog saying that she was very moved because she was able to set her bangs very well recently. Thanks, Sayu. Good job. Thanks for the story. We know that she is usually a great storyteller when it comes to having moving stories. However, I would say that is one of the less moving ones she has. But knowing that she is a great leader, I bet she only wrote a crappy stories so that she would set the bar low for the other members to follow up. The next member who is going to follow up is Kana. So we know the ability of her storytelling, and it is now understandable why Sayu set her solo.
It does make sense, yeah.
Look forward to that, and go check out where the blog entries are at now by the time you're listening to this. Next, Barry's Cobalt 10th anniversary website is now up. It is available on the Hello Project website. Go to helloproject.com/barryscobalt/10thsp. What you will see is Mia standing in the center with a lot of padding on her chest.
You know, you mentioned that to me before the show, and I hadn't actually noticed it before you mentioned it to me. But now that I look at the picture, it is totally obvious.
It is like 2 jumbo putty that she stuffed in. She stuffed in before they took the photo shoot. Also, from that angle, you know that she was going for the chest, or that they were aiming for it.
Yeah, but
so,
you know, these costumes, the last Barry's PV, the costumes in that were so terrible that I sort of wish they'd used these ones instead, because these are actually quite good looking.
These are cool.
Yeah, Well,
The only one is that Mia's is kind of different. Mia's outfit is like black with some yellow.
Yeah.
Everyone else is yellow with some black.
Yeah.
So I found that kind of weird. But it makes her stand out. And hey, Mia is now the center. So, Risako, if you're listening to the show, stop dyeing your hair and just go back to black.
What color is it now?
Yes.
When would you say that's still...
I think it's...
Would you still say that's still Kari Pamyu Pamyu?
No, I think she probably changed it 2 hours ago again, and it's now light blue with a string of green and apple.
Right, yeah. It sounds like something she would do.
Oh man. But yeah, well, apparently Mia now has the center spot, and she has padding.
So, well, I guess she needed both of those.
That picture is also the same picture they used for their second best album, the Special Best Volume 2, which I didn't even realize it was released last week. That shows how much I care about berries. And I don't care because they're boring, unlike juice.
What? Okay, no, I've alienated half our audience. You've just gotten rid of the other half.
Which is your mom. Oh man. Anyway, well, if you are a fan of Berry Scoble, Berry Scoble's first best of album is now available on Amazon for only 10 yen. You have no idea how easy it is for me to just pick up 10 yen on the floor. So yeah, you can buy it for pretty much something you can just pick up on the floor. Other albums are now available for only 1,000 yen, and there are also member recommended songs for 10 yen each. I know almost none of those songs. Besides the Momochi Yurushiteran Taiso, which I know it for a negative reason. Interestingly, they chose all album or B-sides. They didn't choose any A-sides as their recommended song. I guess that is a way for you to download the best of album and then go explore beyond the singles.
Yeah.
But hey, only 10 yen each, go for it. Having that said though, I don't know which Berry Scoble fan who is crazy enough to buy all those recommended songs based on recommendations and not have the song ready.
Yeah. I mean, I've got all these, but you know, for 10 yen a piece, it might be worth it. In fact, it is worth it. It's more than worth it. Just go buy it like 60 times.
If you buy all 7 recommended songs plus the best of album, it's only 80 yen.
Yeah, you just keep buying it. Buy it, and buy it again.
Yeah, it's actually less expensive than one photo card. That's kind of impressive. But they are still boring, so I'm not gonna do it. Alright, Natsu Sensei, who is one of the dance teachers that used to teach Huddle Project. And then she moved on to AKB as well. She now, wait, let me just read this. Natsu Sensei has started using Twitter. However, the account is still unverified. Follow her here.
So how do we know it's Natsu Sensei?
She has a picture of her dancing with kids.
Okay.
And the thing she is tweeting about, it sounds kind of genuine. It's probably her.
I guess why would anyone pretend to be
to be Natsu Sensei?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know unless you're super bored. I would rather make a fake account of Dran instead of Natsu Sensei.
I'm pretty sure that it already exists. In fact, there is a guy on Twitter called Dran. The bastard stole my name and then never used it.
That's why you're not on Twitter.
I am on Twitter, but it's not under the name Dran.
Ah, okay. It is Bonerdog69.
That's...
Oh, by the way, the way I read that news regarding Natsu Sensei was exactly the way how Konya TKMR tweeted it. So pretty much I retweeted Konya TKMR by reading a tweet on a podcast. Go follow Konya TKMR. I am spinning my top. Okay. Anyway, Maro Elena, if you still remember her, She has been featured in Wani Books' The Graviers collection, and also Young Jump very recently, confirming that she is still very hot. Man, that cleavage.
I think she shows.
Alright.
I think she shows off her cleavage more than just about anyone else in the history of Hollow Project.
She probably shows it more than she played piano live.
Yeah.
So,
Which is interesting because that was her whole shtick back in the early years.
right.
Now
Having
her
that
shtick
said, though,
is,
I am not complaining.
Nor am I, to be fair, but it is more interesting that she shows it off more than I think Gotomaki did, and that, well, that was Gotomaki. She was like the biggest slut in the whole project.
Wow.
You heard it here first, folks.
It's part of the news. Oh man. So yeah, Mano was featured, and Gotomaki is the biggest slut. There you have it.
Please don't sue me.
Yeah, Gotomaki, if you're listening, please subscribe and like our videos. Comment if you agree or not. Alright, and the last item of the day. Turbo's 86, his new socks didn't fit. A very sad piece of news.
Oh, wow.
So he took it back to the store and asked for a refund, despite having the 20% discount in the beginning. However, here's the twist. Rumors are saying that he actually wore those socks before taking it back.
So what does that mean exactly? Like, was he wearing them when he went to return them? And then like took them off and said, I want to return these socks.
The rumors, the sources didn't say,
Okay.
it didn't go into those details, but at the same time, I cannot deny that.
Because
I cannot confirm nor deny.
it does seem a little strange that you would say that he knew that they didn't fit, therefore he would have had to try them on first.
Right.
Therefore, it kind of makes sense that they would have been worn already before he tried to return them.
Right, not to mention, he probably got those new socks because he didn't have old socks anymore.
Yeah, maybe. So,
Now here's the bigger mystery. Did he wear socks when he go to the store to buy those socks?
that's a very good question.
Sockception. Boom.
If,
Spinning my sock.
if anyone knows answers on a postcard, send it to 86 Turbos Drive. That's where our TPMR studio is. Or Studio B.
Right. The StD Podcast is recording in Studio B, which is in Building F. We are in 6th floor out of 25. And it is room 597.5.
Yeah. As long as you send it there, the people there will get it to us.
Yeah. We have a lot of staffs here.
We've got a whole 6 of them.
Alright, so that was the news. As you can tell, it was more packed than before. So hopefully I can keep it up.
So yeah, I think taking us out of the news, we should go on to our Pocket Morning section.
Yay!
I know it's everyone's favourite part of the show. Or it's my part of my favourite part of the show, because we just steal content from someone else and then read it back to you guys.
That's true. It's actually easier than doing the news. And that's how you get famous on the internet.
It is. Just steal
Well,
other people's ideas.
First, let's credit who we steal from.
Yeah, okay. So we do steal, well, we do rehash, we do rework the news items posted on Hollow Online, and that's where you'll find all the answers. We would link you, but we're probably going to forget to do that before the video goes up, so you'll have to do it yourself.
Yeah, just go to Hollow Online,
Yep.
go to the front page, and you'll find everything. But of course, it is more entertaining for us to read it to you
That's right, that's right.
in our sexy voices.
Well, we think it's more entertaining. Whether that's the case is a totally different matter.
Right. Let us know, comment, and subscribe.
But on that note, let's start off with our first one, which is Morning Musume's question. How would you reply if someone calls you cute?
Alright, so here's how we're going to do it. I will call you cute.
Okay.
And you will reply as they say.
Okay, sure.
So
Let's
you're
do
gonna start with
I'm gonna start with
Michige Sayumi. Alright, this is like the most awkward thing we've done because we're calling each other cute.
Yeah, that's.
Which is true. We are super cute.
Yeah, you guys can't see us right now, but we're like on webcam, despite sitting next to each other in the studio. It's a bit weird.
Also, Dran has this ribbon on that makes him so adorable.
Yeah, I got my
He has
hair
super moe.
up in pigtails. It's wonderful.
Okay, let's stop. I want to throw up already. Okay, but anyway, if you are Sayu, and if someone comes up to you, oh Sayumi, you're so cute.
Sayumi would say, "That's all."
Yeah, that's totally her.
Like really?
Yeah, I was like, all right, well,
I call myself
I'm
that
cute.
every day. I don't.
Yeah, I am cute, and the Earth is still round. Okay, what's new? Yeah, that is totally Sayu.
Yeah.
Sasuke Sayu.
Okay, so next up, Mizuki, you're quite cute.
Yeah. That's what you say, but what do you really think?
Like you're really cute.
Yeah, we just told you. Also, you're idol because you're cute. That's because you're cute, right?
It can't be her voice or her dancing. Oh snap!
Oh.
Okay, I apologize. I don't really think that. That was just mean.
I was just about to punch you because she is great at French kissing. All right, next.
Okay.
Oh, Elena, you're really cute.
I know. Well, she does.
No, you're supposed to play the role of Ikuta Elena, not Dran.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay, but well, apparently she knows.
She does. She knows that she's cute, which is, I guess, a requirement for being an idol. Mizuki.
Yep. All right, next.
Okay. Miho, you're quite cute.
Oh, please say that just to the person who is important to you.
Wow.
She's
looking out for us.
No, she is just being fake.
You think?
Imagine she is at the handshake event, right? Like a photo book handshake event, which everyone is thinking about photos and how cute they are. Probably over 70% of those people who are shaking her hand are saying that she's cute.
Yeah.
Is she going to reply to like 700 people saying that, oh, please just say that to who's important to you? Oh, please just say that to who's important to you? Oh, please just say that to who's important. Oh, wait, you got no one important in your life. My bad.
Unless she's just saying that, please say that to Sayumi.
Oh, wait, so she is asking people to change their Oshi?
Well, maybe. I don't think she's asking people to change their Oshi because she thinks that everyone is already a Sayumi fan. That's how I think of it in my mind. She's not the most intelligent, but you know.
I don't know, that sounded way too fake. In her mind, she's probably thinking, of course. Alright, next. Wow, this is hard to say.
Yes, it is.
Oh no! Oh man.
Whose idea was it to do it in this order? I think
Damn
it was
it.
yours.
No, I think it was your mom's. Alright, Zuki. You're cute.
Oh, not really. I think that's the most common reaction.
So is that part of her reply? That I think that's the most common reaction.
Like when someone says that to her, she says, "I think that's the most common reaction." You know, I wouldn't put it past her, to be honest.
That's true. Actually, that would be funny if she does that. It would be funnier than just saying, "Oh, not really."
Yeah.
Also, I'm sorry to all the Zuki fans out there.
The very Zuki
That I
fans
had to
out
say
there?
something like that. Wah, wah, ba-dum, bum, ba-dum, bum.
We're on a roll today.
Yeah,
anyone
we
who's
are
not
getting
insulted
hated. Yeah. Oh man, we are getting hated. Someone should do a checklist of the amount of people we piss off. All right, next.
Honey, you're really cute.
Oh, you flattered me. Okay, cool.
Okay.
That wasn't really much. So, oh, Ayumi, you're really cute.
You flatter me. Thank you. I had
I
a
like
really
your
fake
lols.
sounding laugh just to just to kind of make it work.
Really? That was fake? No, that was really good.
Really? Okay, then I've just ruined it.
What the hell is this? Oh.
Yeah, Ayumi's answer. A bit boring too, but... Okay, no, I'm not going to say it.
What the hell is this?
Okay, Ma-chan, you're cute.
10 ants say thanks.
I don't... According to Hollow Online, the note says 10 ants is a pun on arigato. I don't speak Japanese, so I don't get it.
Yeah, in my mind, I'm just thinking about how hams are green. I don't know. I think Machan is the next Dr. Seuss.
Oh, okay.
Sam, I am Sam. Sam, ham, Sam. What? All right. This is something I say on pretty much a daily basis. Every night before I go to bed. Kudu, you're really cute.
Thank you.
Okay.
I have a little
you sound
emoticon for
not boyish enough.
What do you mean I don't sound boyish enough? What are you implying?
Well, I'm just saying that you're cute.
Okay.
Oh, man, there's so much bro love here.
Thank you.
Alright.
Okay.
You're gonna do it in Kudu voice. Thank you.
Okay. This is another
I am pissing off Kudu fans even though I am a huge Kudu fan myself. I don't know what we're doing.
That's just the way this podcast works, I think. We hurt the ones we love the most. Except for Zuki. We don't love her.
Alright. And last.
Next, okay. Do you want to do this one?
Nah, go ahead.
Oda, you're cute.
Quote, cute.
I don't even know.
So
what that means.
apparently her reply is just
To say it back.
the word cute in quote.
Does she do like air quotes as she says it?
I really want to know. You can fan for a bit. I'm gonna search up the original. Let me go search up what the Japanese says. But apparently, well, according to the English part at least, the translation that we stole, it's just quote. Okay, yeah. In the original, her reply is also quotation within quotations, kawaii.
So she's, I guess it's sort of like disbelief, like cute, as in just saying it back to you as if to confirm it. Like
or
you
maybe
you
she
didn't
is,
say kawaii instead of kawaii.
or maybe she is pretending that she is Google Translate, and you translate from Japanese to Japanese.
See,
It's like,
you put in a question
yes,
and it comes back with one word.
yeah, you put it kawaii, and then they reply kawaii. So I don't know. I don't get it. Is that like the most passive aggressive way to say that she is taking the compliment?
Is that really passive?
I don't know.
I don't know. Anyway.
I don't know. It's Oda. I don't understand.
Next up, let's move
All right,
on to.
that's another girl we just insulted. Good, check.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's move on.
Man, we are gaining fans left and right.
Let's move on to the Berries Kobo question. And the question is: please give yourself a catchphrase. Captain said, 10-year captain. Though that's just what I am. It's not very often someone continues being a captain for 10 years, is it? I thought.
Except for Captain Tsubasa, who is a captain for like 50 years.
Yeah. But that's...
That's a title.
I prefer Captain Shimizusaki.
I prefer calling her Overlord.
Overlord?
Yeah, Overlord Saki. So give it a try. I don't know. It's more like a title than a catchphrase. Didn't we do catchphrase last week too?
We did, but I think it was I can't remember whose. It was
Smudge? No.
I think maybe.
No Smudge?
I think it might be Smilage or Juice.
Oh wait, no, it was. Wait, maybe. Okay. Anyway, let's not talk about last week. Go check it out if you want to know. All right. Momochi. She said, Japan's treasure, Zugunaga Momoko, who goes by Momochi.
I was hoping for your best Momochi impersonation there. It didn't come.
Japan's treasure, Zugunaga Momoko, who goes by Momochi desu. That, alright, I'm gonna kill myself. Yeah, I'm gonna kill myself now, so I'll see you in episode 3 when I come back to life.
He'll rise on the third day. Except he won't, because Sanrio isn't Jesus. Okay, Chinomi's answer. Lifelong rebellious stage girl.
Oh, good job.
That's-
That's another title instead of a catchphrase, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know, is that how they do it? Like a catchphrase as a title?
I'm not sure. I mean, what does the original Japanese question look like? Do you know? Does it actually say the word catchphrase, or did we discuss this last week? We might have.
Let me go search it up. So you can do the next one.
Okay.
Meanwhile, because that's your favorite.
It is? Okay,
Even though it's my turn, but you can have it.
sure. Thank you, I think. So, yeah, next one. Pseudomasa says, the look of a guy, but a maiden at heart. It's... I find the self-awareness there a little disturbing. Like, she knows she looks like a guy with that short hairstyle, so why did she do it? Tell me, Masa, why? Tell me so I can understand.
What I find disturbing is actually that she thinks she is a girl in the heart.
Well, the word there, and perhaps it's not meant in the literal sense, is maiden, and I would certainly hope so. Otherwise, that would be a big scandal.
Let's see. Is young girl or little girl? Or yeah, that's otome is the original word that was used for it.
Okay, so it's not quite the literal English meaning of the word maiden.
Yeah, no,
But
it
that's
just
still
means
true.
young girl. All right. To not screw up the order, you can take the next one as well.
Okay, so Miyabi says tsundere sub-captain. I don't really think of Miyabi as being very tsundere. Except when Momochi is involved and she, regularly attacks. Momochi.
Right.
But that would imply that she's in love with Momochi.
If you watch a lot of stuff of Miyabi, you know that she is does. She can be quite abusive, I guess. But you don't really see her being... I really don't know. But she has the tsundere character when I look at her.
Really?
In a cute way.
I don't really see it, but
Okay. Well, that remains to be debated in another day. In another boring debate regarding Berry Scobo. Next. Kumai Yulina, she said, matcha loving woman.
I don't know.
So
what
when
that
I
means.
first read this, I thought she wrote matcha loving woman. I was like, she loves matcha? Oh wait, no, matcha. Never mind, it's green tea.
Okay. Oh,
Alright,
yeah, that does
and-
make sense. Okay, and finally, Sugai Arisako's answer, which is,
Best thing ever.
it's always a great thing. She says, the look of a maiden, but a middle-aged man at heart. Because, Risako always answers in the most, boring, dull way possible.
Yes, she is an old son at heart.
But yeah, I think
Mid-aged
that's
man.
the part I love most about this one is she did actually answer it, and she answered it by countering what Masa had said.
Yeah. And also it's accurate too.
It is.
And also it's a burn. Masa, you look like a dude, I look like a girl.
But
Oh man.
But Masa is a girl, but Risako, but I am Ano-san. Yeah, I think there's a lot to be analysed from this, but we should probably move on in the interest of time.
Yeah. Well, one thing is that I don't know how many old stans would change their hairstyle to different colors every month or two.
I did it once. I
Are
was
you old-san?
sometimes. Well, people tell me that they think I am.
Well, I say that you're cute, so you're okay.
Okay.
Alright.
So yeah.
And next, Juice. The question is, I want to be known as the number one blank blank. What is the thing you all want to be number one at? So Miyazaki Yuka, she said that she wants to be the number one person you want to go to the South Pole with. I don't get it.
The South Pole. Wasn't that the expedition where Scott died?
I don't freaking know. And I don't know what it means to be the number one person you want to go with.
Well, I think it means like when you go to the South Pole, you're on your own for like 6 months, 10 months, with very tiny group of people. So I guess it means the number one person you'd want to be trapped inside a bunker for 10 months alone with.
So she is like, if you can bring only one game to a desert island,
it would be Yuka.
What game you want? It would be Yuka. Oh, that's a pretty good game. Yeah. You know what? Screw World of Warcraft. Screw Call of Duty. I got Yuka with me. Oh man. Oh man.
I mean, maybe I'm over-analyzing this answer,
Oh,
but I
man.
think that's what she means.
Okay.
Or maybe she just really wants to go to the South Pole.
Oh, I mean, she just wants to tag along, apparently. Alright, next.
Tomoko says, the number one person you'd want as your big sister. Actually, I have 3 younger sisters. I want people to think, I want a big sister like this.
I have been having personal conversations with Turbo86, and he agrees that Tomoko is totally the big sister type,
Right.
and it is actually, she is like the ideal big sister type for him.
Right.
So, he agrees.
Despite the fact that I'm pretty sure Turbos is significantly older than Tomoko.
Significantly. Turbo is Osan at look, Osan at heart. Oh man, we pissed off Turbo86 too. Check off.
Yeah, just
All right.
knock that off the list. Is there anyone we haven't insulted yet?
I'm sure we will find people. Alright, Takagi Sayuki. So her answer is that the number one person you will want as your little sister.
Well,
Is it a buy one get one free package that you would get Tomoko and also Sayuki?
I hope so.
That's kind of sweet. I would love to be the middle.
Except,
Like, to be in the middle between Tomoki, my bad. Tomoko and Sayume.
is that like their
Yeah.
fanfiction pairing name? Tomoki?
Yeah. Tomoki. The passionate knight. Yeah, and getting sandwiched. One is your bigger sister, one is your little sister.
Yeah, okay.
Alright, go.
Next up is Miyamoto Karin. Karin-sama!
Karin-chan-san-sama!
The number one person you'd want to go to an amusement park with.
Cool.
I guess, yeah, I could see that. I could see
Yeah.
myself going to an amusement park with Karin.
Yeah, she sounds like she seems like a fun person to go with. So if you're listening, we would love to take you to an amusement park.
There's no way about this, just me. Forget Sanrio.
You are not even in the right country, dude. I mean, we're in the same studio, but you're in the wrong country.
Yeah, it's awkward. Physics are just broken.
Yeah, I don't know how countries work. And last, Uemura Akari. She said that I want to be the number one smartest person. That will take years and years and years, and also a bunch of miracles.
I'm also sure that I don't even think that's correct grammar. The number one smartest person.
Okay, well, this is being translated.
I know, but
so.
I just kind of like the irony there. Even if that's not how it sounded in the original Japanese, I like that, but it doesn't make sense.
Alright, I am checking the original Japanese right now. Atama ga ii number one ni naritai desu. Okay, it's actually perfect grammar.
Okay.
Except that she used number one. Yeah, it's alright. So, alright, she gets a pass. also it's Akari, so
Okay. Well,
she gets all the passes.
that brings a close to our Pocket Morning section.
Which also means it is now our time to give our own answer to the same questions.
Oh,
So,
yes.
Dran, if someone calls you Q, what is your reply? I'm gonna call you Q in 5 seconds. Please get ready.
Okay.
Hey, Dran. Oh, this is so gross. Alright, hey, Dran. Sorry, I didn't say gross. Hey, you're really cute.
I know. I'm just. That's who I am.
Okay, so you answer just like Ikuta.
I do, yeah. We're
now
like.
please.
We share a similar mind. We're of a kind.
You are all crazy.
Yes, that's also true. So, Sanrio, you're cute.
Wow, this is awkward,
It is, yes.
but I wouldn't mind a free dinner.
So,
Alright.
so who did I call a slut before? Gotomaki. It turns out you're also a manslut.
I I am the big slut in STD. That is not a good catchphrase to have. That is not my catchphrase, alright?
Okay.
My catchphrase is not the biggest slut of STD. I think we did catchphrase last time, so we can
Yeah,
skip
we did,
that.
so we can skip that.
So if you want to be known as the number one blank of something, slut is not my answer. So I will take my time to think of something better while you can answer yours.
Okay.
What do you want to be known as the number one something of?
The number one Masalta.
Okay, the number one
For a time I
Masalta.
was known as that, so maybe I should pick something I'm not already. Then the number one. Fuck, I don't know.
The number one fuck. The end.
The number one fuck. That's yeah.
All right.
It
Well, we'll try.
It sounds like me. Okay, so yeah. Do you have anything? What would you like to be known as the number one at?
I would be known as the number one guy who is the most dateable by idols.
That sounds like the worst category in a school yearbook ever. Like the person most likely to be dated by idols.
Also, that just made me an even bigger slut if I didn't do that already. Oh no! What are we doing? Why am I on this show?
It's your
Oh,
show.
anyway. Oh, right, it's my show. Oh, my bad. Anyway, there you have it. The Pokemon morning session that we love so much. We will continue to cover new questions and new answers, and also make bigger fools of ourselves.
Yep.
And insult more people on the way. Having that said, let me. Sorry. Today's episode is sponsored by. Hey, we got another sponsor again.
Oh.
Isn't that nice? This episode is sponsored by Shabu Shabu. Not just Shabu Shabu, but the cuisine of Shabu Shabu. If you have never had it, it's pretty much a boiling soup. And you would take thin slices of pork, of beef, or other stuff. You can actually throw in vegetables too. But the main point is having the meat in the pot, and you say Shabu Shabu. And that's it. You don't need it to be too long. In fact, it will ruin the meat if you have it more than Shabu Shabu. Take it out, dip it into the goma sauce or the ponzu, and throw it straight into your mouth. It is as good as that sounds. Again, this episode of STD is brought to you by Shabu Shabu. We really appreciate the sponsorship and all the free Shabu Shabu that we've received from every Shabu Shabu ever. I don't know how it works, but we're getting great sponsors, man. All right.
So the sponsor message over. Let's move on to our what if.
What
is that
if?
fair?
Yeah, that was pretty good. It's what if?
What if? Yeah, let's go onto our what if section. And the question this week is: would you go homeless if you get to date your favorite idol?
So I guess this is assuming that the idol is actually okay for us to be homeless. At the same time, they are not offering us to stay with them.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the only way to
because that would sort of defeat the purpose of going homeless. Unless it was sort of like go homeless for X amount of time, like say like 4 years, and then at the very end, your reward is getting to date the idol.
Let's see. Well, I came up with the question this time. But let's say that no, it's like you start to date the idol and you also go homeless.
Okay.
And broke.
Okay.
Should we go broke too? Well, you'll probably get a little bit of pension or something, social insurance. Just a tiny bit. You don't get to live anywhere. All right. So, you can answer first.
Well, I think I could get used to living in a cardboard box. There's a doorbell. Just ignore
Are
that.
you gonna get that? Okay.
It's not for me. It's for like the neighbor.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, you mean the next room in our studio, right?
Yeah, it's.
It's probably as fair as getting a bunch of visitors.
That's the folks next door recording.
They are so
Patino.
popular. Right.
Yeah, I could get used to living inside a cardboard box, I think. So yeah, I'm probably okay with that.
Nice. All right, so you would go homeless in order to date your idol. My answer is actually the same. If you have been to Japan, there are actually a lot of nice little spaces underneath bridges. They are right beside rivers, so you get your free water source. If you're good, you can even catch fishes maybe. The contamination might be an issue, but hey, things you gotta deal with,
You
right?
gotta sacrifice some things, right?
Yeah. Under the bridge, when the sun is out, it actually blocks the sunlight, so you can sleep. When it is cold, you might die, but if you don't die, hey, maybe you can start a fire with all the grass beside you. So there are actually a lot of good locations for you to go homeless if you plan to. And hey, in order to date my yeah. I might write. Maybe I should write a guide on my blog. But yeah, in order to date my idol, I think I would be okay with going homeless. But now here's another question: Is homeless a full-time job?
It could be. I mean, I imagine it's quite hard to get a job when you don't have a house or a place to live.
Right.
Or so I've heard. But I mean, I've never been homeless, but
Right. Right.
See, I think begging or finding some way of making money like that would pretty much be a full-time job, like 24/7.
Right. Also, you got the new. You have to find new cardboard boxes.
Yeah.
When it rains, and it stinks.
If you're living under a bridge, then your cardboard box might be able to survive a few weeks.
Yeah. Well, but at the same time, sometimes you get cats fighting for the same spot. You get police chasing after you. Man, from what I heard, not personal experiences, is actually quite busy to be a homeless person.
So you reckon that you wouldn't actually have much time to date your favorite idol if you're homeless?
I don't know. I think you would have a lot of time. But
well, I guess the real question is, if you were homeless, and would you be able to see your idol more often than you would otherwise by having, money, a job, being able to go to handshake events and stuff like that?
Right, but now you're comparing handshake events and dating.
Right, but
we are not saying would you go homeless if you get to shake your idol's hand.
Yeah, that's
we are going to the next level in both sides, in both directions. So I think you will get to see your idol more often than just being a fan.
Okay.
And I hope she likes the outdoors. Because we're spending a lot of time outdoors. I'm not saying what we're doing, but alright, that was a pretty good question. Submitted by none other than Sanrio.
Yep.
If you have your own question for our What If segment, please feel free. Yeah, we renamed it. It used to be called something else in the first episode. I don't even remember.
Yeah, I don't know.
But now it's called What If. So let us know if you got other questions.
Postcards to 86 Turbos Drive, Studio B.
Or just comment below in the video.
That might be quicker.
Or tweet to us. Anything works. All right. Now, here is a segment that I would love to bring back from the original StD podcast. We're now in the new and better StD podcast, but in the original StD podcast, I used to have a segment called the Hollow Pro Dreams Factory, or I forgot what it was called, but it was the dream segment, which requires both of us to share our dreams that we recently had involving Hollow Pro members. Of course, there are certain dreams that it is better not to be shared, so we share the ones that are only safe for air. So if you have one, you can share one in a bit, but I will share mine first. Last week, while I was sick, actually, I had a dream. Oh, also this requires us to share in as much details as we can, so I will try my best. I had a dream where I was part of Morning Musume. I was part of, I believe, 10th Gen, but I was a new member.
Okay.
And I was rehearsing What is Love with Morning Musume.
So
the way we were rehearsing, yeah.
Are you still male in this scenario?
Yes. Good question. I was still a dude.
Okay.
My outfit is not a dress, but it's not a skirt, but it fits in with their outfits perfectly somehow. From what I know, I was only told that, because I only just joined very recently, I was told that we will be performing live next week, What is Love, somewhere. And we were in a little studio on the first floor somewhere, and we were practicing. The way we were practicing was that they were dancing full speed, and I was supposed to follow. They didn't teach me or have someone help me out. I was only there to follow. So I was like 5 beats late, but they told me I did not bad. Also in the dream, Mizuki was the one who was in charge of handling me. So after the dance, she was asking me, well, how do you feel? Do you need help on anything particularly? She was being a very good sub leader. And thinking about it, I think that the first floor that we did our rehearsal in, it was a studio, but there was a lot of bicycles around for some reason. It might have been a bicycle shop too. And that's all the details I can remember. Very weird.
So this week we learned several things. That Irie is now married to you, or marrying you. That she listens to the podcast, and also that you are a Morning Musume member. In fact,
also, I'm the biggest slut.
Yeah, but come to think of it, wasn't that a thing that happened on Otakai? The episode of Otakai you were on, you mentioned that you were going to audition for Morning Musume 9th Gen or 10th Gen or whatever it was, 11th Gen.
Oh wow, good for you to recall something like that.
And you said that when you're auditioning, you become the next Whole Project member. You would come back to Otakai and be our first guest after that.
Well, this is the Dream Factory, so that has yet to happen.
Okay, well,
but rest assured, it is still in my plans to join Morning Musume officially. I'm waiting for them to make it okay for me to join. Apparently I break a lot of requirements.
I can think of several.
Apparently they don't like internet sluts. Well, not that I am one, but I'm just saying they don't like internet sluts.
God forbid anyone suggests that,
Yeah. Do you have any dreams that you had recently regarding HP members that you can share? We don't want to hear about Masa's balls.
What? Say that again?
Masa's balls.
Just talking to my face?
Masa's balls. Hey, don't punch me.
Yeah, well, see, I did have a dream I don't remember much of it, but a lot of my dreams tend to follow a very similar, not format, but kind of
pattern,
yeah.
Theme?
So I had a dream quite recently where I was in school. I was in my old physics classroom, which is odd because I have not been to school for 5 years,
Did you even take physics?
I did, yes.
Okay, that's good then.
It was my old physics room, and the various Kobo members were in my class. Like, they were students in my class, and I remember it was like before the lesson had started or after it was over. I had been sitting next to Kamicho during the lesson, and we managed to become quite good friends somehow during this short 50-minute lesson. And
while the professor is also teaching.
Yes, I don't know. I don't remember details. I'm pretty sure there was no details in the dream regarding that to begin with. But after the lesson was over, and it was like during break, we just kind of hung around in class talking. And this is where it gets a bit weird, because most people know that Masa is my favourite member. But in this dream, like most of my Hall Project dreams, Masa completely ignored me.
Wow.
Like, I was talking to Kamicho, I was talking to Captain, getting to know them, being quite friendly. And then try to talk to Masa, and she just ignores me or glares at me and then walks on by. And I'm thinking,
is that your subconscious telling you something?
I don't know.
You actually don't like Masa?
I do like Masa, but I can think of about 3 dreams off the top of my head where this has been the case, where Masa is just being really mean to me, and it hurts. So anyone who's good at psychoanalysis, just tell me what that means, please.
I think that means that you're actually not as big of a Masa fan as you thought.
Well, no, I don't think that's the case. But curiously enough, I had one dream that was very similar to this, in fact, quite a long time ago, which was when Masa's movie Light Novels no Tanashi Kakikata was first released. And Masa plays a very kind of similar character to that at the very start of the movie, where she's kind of like the school idol, but not quite, where everyone's too scared to talk to her because of her intimidating personality. And I'm thinking maybe that's got something to do with it. Just, I saw that movie and I was a big fan of it. I've seen it like 6 or 7 times.
Wow.
And it's just planted something in my brain that Masa is quite a scary person. But yeah, that was my dream. I can't remember much of what else happened.
That's interesting. Now that you mention it, for some reason, thinking back, in a lot of my dreams, my favorite members are usually not part of it.
Yeah.
Like, they might be there, but they are just like minding their own business. They're not ignoring me, but it's just that they are not the main characters in the dream for some reason. Like, for some reason, I'll be dreaming about Mitsuki. Actually, she appears in my dream quite often. But not so much Kudu for some reason. But hey, that was the StD Dream Factory. StD Hello Pro Dream Factory. That's probably a better name. StD Dream Factory sounds terrible. Right, the StD Hello Pro Dream Factory. We will bring this segment back as often as we can. It depends on how our brains work when we're asleep. So let's see what happens next time.
My
Stay
brain
tuned
generally
to
doesn't work when I'm asleep, but yeah.
Stay tuned to more insights of our subconsciousness.
Okay. So next up,
last segment,
which is another stolen one.
No.
Beat around the bush.
We stole this from episode 1 of StD Podcast.
We did, yes. It was a really good episode, and we thought that this idea was a good one we should steal. So,
oh wow! I dropped my cup. We steal from ourselves.
So yeah, let's go on to our improv game, which those of you who watched the first episode, all 4 of you, will remember is stolen from a certain TV show, which shall not be named. And we're going to play Who's Line this week.
Who's Line? I wonder what that show that's from.
I have no idea. Well, I do know, but I'm not saying.
Explain the rules a bit for those who don't know.
So yeah, In this game, we take, we give each other song lyrics, and we act out a scene completely improvised on the spot. We've had no practice at this before this recording session, and we're just going to act the scene out. And every now and again, we're going to just look at the song lyrics and pick out a line at random and read it back. And hilarity generally ensues.
Generally.
And we see how far it goes, and then we just stop when we reach a good stopping point, and that'll wrap up this week, I think.
Okay. Well, what is the scene?
The scene is we are two lawyers in a court. Sanrio, you are a prosecuting attorney, and I'm a defense attorney. And,
all right.
I don't know what the crime the client is supposed to have committed is, but we'll make that up as we go along.
Yeah, we will find out. So, if you are ready, so we also each gave the other person a song.
Yeah.
We will review what the song is at the end.
Yes.
And the song, we stole the lyrics as well. We got it from. Well, let's just give it a now that we got the song lyrics from projecthollow.com. I really appreciate that you have it available for us to steal.
For the last 8 years or however long they've been around.
Yeah, no, you guys are awesome. Alright, so I think we're ready. And we will begin the scene in 3, 2, and 1. So, sir, we are once again talking about your client, and I don't know how you can deny all the crime that he has done, but you must face it. He is a criminal.
And what evidence do you accuse my client?
Well, as you look at the evidence in the file A, which Your Highness, you also have a copy of. If we would just... Your Highness, I don't know who you call him anymore. Your Honor? Whatever.
Your Honor, yes.
Right, Your Honorable Highness. No, I assume that we're doing this in in the medieval ages. Yeah. Anyway, we're breaking character already. So your Highness of respect and honor. If we can turn to page 1, it clearly says that the prosecuted, the suspect. Damn it, what's the word for it? Right, the suspect. I don't think that's the word for it. Dude, all right. It's clearly.
The defendant.
Right, defendant. He himself has admitted to the crime. He, when he was under the custody of the cops, he has admitted, and he said that I thought cute girls were born like that. I don't know if just for a girl to be cute, if it's okay for you to do such horrible things to the girls just because they're born cute. So what do you have to say? What else can you say?
I think that my client has been falsely accused, and the things that you are saying he committed did not happen. Because my client only this very morning told me, "Don't shut yourself off, come here."
In the morning, huh? Okay. I don't know what kind of relationships you guys are in, but in fact, actually that might make you both in trouble if something is actually more than what you guys appear to be. And I don't know if I can take those words that he just blurted out to you in the morning as something important. We are in a court. We are in front of the Highness herself, and we're here not to talk crazy words like that. If you remember something that the Highness said in the very beginning when we opened the session, she said that kindness will always be in my heart. So as you can tell, she is a very kind person, so she would not take any of that bullshit from you. I'm sorry I said shit. But sorry, Your Highness, you're kind.
But it's perfectly okay for you to accuse my client of such dastardly and immoral acts in front of Her Majesty?
I am more than justified if you have heard the words that the person you're defending has said. You know, when he walked into the court earlier, do you remember the first word he said?
I do, yes.
Alright, please recall everyone in the court right now what he said.
My client, as the first thing he said as he stepped into the courtroom was, and the record shows this is my life.
Right. And his life is to attend court. Alright, you can tell he is not a kind person.
No, I put it to you that my client's words was relating to the fact that this is my client's life you're talking about. You're planning to force him to throw it all away on some baseless accusations that he has a lot of friends.
I will have you know that these are not baseless, and his friends are also against him. If we will look at the witness testimonies, the most dominant one that proves that he is not a well person is his closest friend. And his friend told us earlier that, and I was jealous. His friend is jealous.
So you're saying that these acts were perhaps consensual?
I don't think so, because the second line he said, please check the record and let me know what he said.
The record shows that he said, I feel sorry for those afraid to engage with others.
Well, they are in a very open relationship from what we know. But the only thing is that, well, Your Highness, Your Honorable, Respectable Highness of Kindness, before you make a judgment, I would like you to remember these words, and these will be my closing statements. And it is that, when I think back, you were always there. I will say goodbye to the old me. Thank you.
And in response, I would like to make my closing statement, which is that, would you really condemn this poor man to life imprisonment for these baseless accusations of crimes not committed on the poor and ill-reputed testimony of this witness, who said, and I quote, that I'm sure one day I'll succeed. And I don't know that this is the kind of person who you want to trust the testimony of. I think it's completely irresponsible to believe anything this person says, and that my client is, on all counts, innocent. Thank you.
Thank you very much. And scene. Alright.
I think
I don't know, that was kind of weird that apparently the client, he thought cute girls were born like that. And his friend is jealous.
Yeah.
Okay,
So,
that's very interesting.
let's reveal what song lyrics we were reading from.
Alright. The song that you gave me was Sono Subete no Ai ni, which is the B-side to Dakishimede Dakishimede by Berry's Cobalt.
Yes.
It is a pretty nice ballad, and I don't know what else to say. I thought cute girls were born cute, apparently.
Okay, and the song that I was given was Morning Musume no Brainstorming, which if I remember right, it's actually from the single Kimisai Ireba.
No, it's a double A. Brainstorming
Really? Okay.
itself is also that actually is the track number 1.
Oh, okay.
Brainstorming
Yeah, I
is a
prefer
song that the lyrics are crap. The first time I read the lyrics, it is the way I saw the lyrics was that Zunku one day he pulled out his notebook which occasionally when he's sitting on the toilet, he would write down these statements that he thinks are like the best life lessons he can ever give people. So he just got them into one song. So you get stupid lyrics like, "You shouldn't make a delicate girl cry."
I was just reading that one.
And you would see things like, "The difficulties of the beginning. Stand proud." You know, it's like, oh man, it's so dumb. And it is like he is trying to write a chicken soup. And he has no stories to share. So yeah, that was actually one of the songs that made me really, really hate subtitles on the videos, because that made us understand crappy lyrics. If you have good scenes or if you have good song suggestions for us, let us know and we will implement it into our next improv game, whatever we play. Actually, next time we might play a new game.
Yeah, let's maybe do that.
Yeah, I think we got a good game in mind and we will see how that goes. With that, I think we have reached our near the ending of the show. So, first of all, thank you, Dran. That was very fun hosting with you again. This is episode 2 of StD Podcast. Please follow us on Twitter, which is not just the two of us, but the entire Konya TKMR group. So you can find us on Konya TKMR. Well, it's the Takamaya group. Well, if you don't know, somehow, we actually have a website, which is www.takamaliyo.net. Takamaliyo.net. Go check that out. We have blogs. We haven't updated for months until 2 weeks ago when we posted episode 1 of StD Podcast. Go to Dran's blog because you can read about how the podcast came to happening. You can go to my blog if you want to read something stupid. Which is
generally what your blog is, isn't it?
Yeah, that's the sole existence of my blog. And also, you're probably checking this podcast out from YouTube. So subscribe, like our video, comment, let us know what your feedbacks are. Anything positive, anything negative. You know, we appreciate good words and we can improve from negative words. Please just don't say that you hate us. Let us know why. Yeah, that's helpful. If it is too harsh, maybe you can keep that to yourself. Alright, but anyway, like, subscribe, and let us know your feedbacks. With that, I am Sanrio, and he is Dran. This was StD Podcast, Sanrio taught Dran Podcast, episode 2, and we will see you next time with episode 3.
And I am not slow.